University of Florida, good-looking player. He's got a couple of hits in the series. And we are underway. That's outside. 1 ball, no strikes. 54 degrees at first pitch, and that one blisters the plate. Off speed, now to play. It's 1-2. Night for Kyle Wright to do that. India breaking ball, fly ball center. Can of corn for Adam Duvall. 1 man down.
What he did and try to replicate it.
Tyler Naquin takes a strike. It's the oldest saying in our did at the end of last year at AAA. As that one's laced into right field as Naquin strokes a 1-out single. The work he did in the playoffs. Kyle Wright.
Let him put the ball in play.
Tommy Pham, the hitter. Braves have a shift on for him, and Wright missed outside with Naquin leading at first. Oh, 1 strike. Kyle's looks like he's spinning out of that delivery. Good off-speed pitch. Tough matchup. As this one up the middle, right to Ozzie, ought to be 2. Kyle Wright gets through the first inning. Good start. Here come the Braves. Like that, and that's an insight as to how tightly knit this Braves brain trust, front office, and management staff is.
I think there were 2 things there that, if you know him, and Matzik did a lot to win.
Yeah, he earned it.
Yeah, he did earn it.
So we'll be rolling in those moments from the hitting. Joey Votto, Jake Fraley, Nick Senzel is the trio up for the Reds. And Votto skies out behind a base hit and came around to score the first Cincinnati run. But not this time. Wright strikes him out. Don't see that from Votto too often. Kyle Wright. Reds gave the Braves a scare in the late innings. Scored 3 times in the 9th inning. Morton. And so if the Braves, Jeff, can win tonight, they'll do something that it took them early. The most remarkable things about last year. The Braves, for myriad reasons, just couldn't
put a streak together. Braves probably wouldn't have gone out and at it at the deadline.
Sharply hit, but into the shift. Nice play. Riley and Olsen the scoop. Fraley hit a rocket, but
years, and you combine that with Freddie for 12 here. I mean, you got 20 years of 2 of the best defense.
Loss. Was the opening day starter for Atlanta.
10, right?
Yep. Senzel could do nothing with.
Man, it's the best.
Up with the series, we'll have it for you here on Bally Sports.
What else would you expect on Masters Sunday, Chip? Got to have 72.
First pitch. Another 0-2. And no offer. Senzel, 1 ball, 2. And now it's his time as well. The 1-2. That's fouled away at the plate. He's making right work. Actually, 3-time All-Star. First pitch swing and popped up. That'll be easy for Matt Olson. Wright works around the catcher's interference, and he protects a 2-0 lead.
It is
unbelievable.
We are very excited to have all of our players now wearing their, actually having their rings. They're not wearing them because we're in the game. As soon as we were on that bus on the way back from the game in Houston, we were already talking about Peterson, by the way. Shocker. Who really wanted to insist upon a certain ring, and I'm really proud.
Derek and the team wanted to do something that went above and beyond for these players, right, and take it to the next level.
Yeah.
So, never been done before, and it took us a couple months to figure out, but we finally got it done, and we're pretty proud of it. It's a
World Series ring symbolizes, guys, you know this, the accomplishments of a team during a championship season. But Derek and Chris, what I love is the symbolism of the design itself. There's so many things that Braves fans will find resonant. Derek.
Well, we wanted this ring to be special, of course. We think that the 21 team was incredibly special and deserving of this. But we also wanted it to have an ode to our hit. So Hank is throughout this ring. He passed away, last off season, and I think, just having him represented in a couple different ways.
Season last year, but also the history of the organization was special.
I see you had to get the "We Are Those"
We got Pearl representing Jock and, you know, that phenomenon. So, yeah, a lot of different things.
Oh, great play, Ozzie. Unloads, stretch, not in time. India legs out a hit. You mentioned it.
Right, so you get the little top. We started with the A, which has 150 diamonds on it. And, you know, each piece just comes together one by one and ultimately leads to.
Playing in the ballpark tonight. Let's look at the gem Kyle Wright's throwing so far, Jeff. 3 innings. He's allowed just a couple of hits with 3.
There's times we saw Kyle at that in the start of the second. Love the way he's attacking.
Couple of doubles for Marcell Ozuna. The offensive highlights. Riley will charge at third. No trouble with that. 1 out.
He's doing tonight.
He struck out Joey Votto. If that doesn't give you confidence, Jeff, I'm not sure what would.
Just there, too. Here you go. First pitch fastball, little run on it.
Big shift on for Votto, who's really changed his approach at the plate. Years ago, he was hit the ball hard everywhere. And for Votto, his production, his power has increased.
Do something a little different. And I always thought there were times he could be more aggressive. You know, I think he's gotten more aggressive.
Right on top of the plate, very back of the batter's box, and he scalds that to left center. Tailing away from Duvall, but Adam had a good jump. Reds have 2 hits. Fraley had a bid for 1 his last time up, hit it.
The minor leagues, it's not like Charlie came on the scene at 22, 23. You know, he took time to really develop and get going.
And now I would assume, Jeff, that again, first the 1-2 pitch. Brian Snitker said of Kyle Wright, A, and getting all those innings, 137 of them. And it's paying off tonight. He looks very sharp. 4 strikeouts through 4 innings.
Tell you what, if you could find a way sometime to have Snip mic'd all game and just air it, it'd be the greatest broadcast you'd ever have.
We're so lucky to work with him.
Yeah.
He's just a
you get so many guys, I feel like managers these days trying to trick people.
Senzel on the ground into the shift. Ozzie takes care of him. Another ground ball out for Kyle Wright.
Victory in doing that was Matzik blowing those 3 fastballs by Betts. But again, like anything, that home run
out of the World Series, and just the immense satisfaction on his face. AAA several years ago, and wondered if he'd ever get a chance to come back and coach, much less manage at this level. And then Anthopoulos has been alive. Think about that. As this one's hit by Moustakas softly to left. There's out number 2. One standing. That to me was baseball in a nutshell.
And like you said, it'd be different if it'd still be a World Series, don't get me wrong, but it's long. But when you hit August 1st and you thought there's no way this team's going to the playoffs.
More soft contact. It didn't hit the base. Kyle Wright, by the way, 59 pitches through 5.
He climbs the ladder. He does so intentionally, but he doesn't forget how good that curveball is.
The curveball, Paul, and the 2.
Letting them put the ball in play and letting his defense work.
Aramis Garcia, the Cincinnati catcher, and only 61 pitches. That ball darted out of sight. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now he's ahead 1-2.
Breaking ball froze him inside corner. Kyle Wright with.
You said they were together a lot last year in Gwinnett.
And they look to be working in beautiful rhythm. As you mentioned earlier, Jeff, back to work quickly.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, by the time he got the ball back and you're talking, he right back to
India. Picked up an infield hit in the 3rd. That's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Blew him away. That sunk out of sight. Pitches so far tonight. He's had the Reds completely off balance. They got 3rd. That's it.
Our good buddy Tom Glavine.
A ball and a strike. Fly ball left. Should be no trouble for Marcell. Kyle Wright with 6 shutout innings. Brilliant work.
Bring away from those boys.
I like can just see thunder and lightning. Luke and Jude. Hey, it's show and tell, Mom. Tommy Pham. Kyle Wright back out there. Righty versus righty here. I like it. 72 pitches for him.
Yeah. You know, more cautious approach, but I like this.
I like too that Rick Kranitz went over to.
So getting ahead, being on the attack.
9-1-2 counts. Overthrew that one, full count. Haven't seen many. Kyle can finish off Pham. Couldn't. Missed low, and that's his first blemish of the night. First walk, and that'll be the end of the line.